Since childhood, I always pondered big questions like, how far away is the edge of reality? Does nothing cease to exist once I cross over onto it? And the one I lose sleep over most, why do different civilizations point out God of three forms? The first two I figured out. But this last question is what keeps me up at night as to avoid having horrible nightmares, so I thought I'd share it with the rest of you. I suppose misery does love company. You only get the opportunity if you are a loyal subject and head done if what I told you to do if. Which is to subscribe and watch all my content, and spend countless days and nights contemplating the ramifications of all of it. Then I shall place the final jewel on this crown with this final video, so that you may not waste any more time and go find a deep hole to jump in. Here goes something. As described on other videos about the Trinity/Trimurti/Triune brain correlations, indicate that our three layers of nervous system tissue also specialize in one of three mindsets. Vagus nerve, awareness of self. Limbic system, awareness of status. Cerebral hemispheres, awareness of the invisible, whether in the past, present or future. One is forced to accept that what is true on Earth, with the three levels of mind, will be true all around the cosmos as its three thresholds of opposition, for the reptile-minded, three levels of embrace for the children of God-minded. Here goes the tricky part. Any planet that is resource-rich may lend a hand to simpler-minded species. When the surface is rich in heavy elements, it could yield a better chance for the simpler-minded, more violent reptile-type, egg-laying species, to make the journey to Earth. There would also be a mammalian alien type, and a discerner of good and evil being alien, by this model. Three gods may just be three type of aliens that make it all the way over here. The most violent being the most simple. Perhaps the Indians understood this type as Shiva, the god of war, perhaps the demons. Vishnu, the god of love, protection and preservation, perhaps the angels. And Brahma, the god of creation, the most potent of all Brahma-level types would all relate and cooperate due to knowing the same truth, as potentially potent equals, no matter the planet they come from or the form. Each riding their own belt holes over here, I suppose. Except for creature of Earth that are recovering from cataclysmic disruption 12,000 years ago. With all the ancient tales of visitors, it's no wonder why the God of the Bible would say, "Behold, Adam has become like one of us, knowing good and evil. And now let him not put forth his hand and take of the fruit of the tree of life and eat and live forever." It also said that the devil would pretend to be God, but that's another topic. It would only make sense to me that one that is caught off guard by its own creation is a novice that doesn't meet the expectations of the name God. Perhaps Genesis 3:22 is proof that aliens rule, and they rule with such might that they will create pillars of salt on those sick societies, like Sodom and Gomorrah. The only food I would forbid anyone is rotting foods like fermented fruits that contain alcohol. Pay no attention to the correlations between the effects of alcohol on your mind and the fact that you'll find it on fruit that would otherwise be forbidden, at least from mother to child. Totally unrelated to the fruit of the knowledge of good and evil, right? Not the kind of evil that you feel when you eat a fruit that would normally be prohibited during prohibition. Mothers giving fresh fruit to the young, with men preferring to hock most of the meat, God stuck having to eat the alcoholic beverage, from time to time, that makes her feel better about herself and value her personal experiences, getting in touch with her selfish side. Every time she ate a fruit she would forbid her own children. Funny correlation. But that has nothing to do with eating a forbidden fruit, whatever it was, right? I don't know what simpler alien melds want with us other than to use Earth and humanity to forge bodies that are beyond struggle, without having to struggle themselves. Too bad their simple minds are selfish, thus wicked to the bone. I guess it gives new meaning to not wrestling with flesh and blood but with principalities. Sounds like the reptilian dragon kind has its own mind matrix around, messing with our very emotions, every day depending on who you are. Humans of interest. The motivated kind, those that shape reality and contribute to pivotal change. Proof of good genetic material, perhaps worthy of kidnapping from Earth. What do you think? Are we alien farm crops? Comment, share, like and most important, subscribe to show signs of intelligent life on Earth.